What is up, my people? Happy Saturday, folks. So, do you think it was Valentin Cassadine was the one that tried to kill Jason Morgan? Now, think about it. We all think that Sonny did it. But right now, one of my subscribers brought this to my attention. It could have been Valentin. This is this perfect opportunity to set Sonny up. Because Sonny is reckless right now. I agree with that. However, that is just too easy. He just left that building. So therefore, if Sonny was to do that, I think Sonny would have pulled out the gun on Jason himself. I bet you it was Valentin Cassadine that did that. That man is duplicitous. But because he's like kind of recurring and he's not around too often, people be forgetting how evil he is. He's the real villain in this entire story and hiding in plain sight. Hey, LaShanta. Hey, George. He's hiding in plain sight. That's what he's doing. It is Valentin that killed in the past. It's Valentin's the one that actually switched Sonny's medication. But everyone's angry at Ava. Maybe Sonny already had it in motion. No way. No way. I don't think he's going to do that. I think it was Valentin. Because that makes more sense. Because if it was Sonny, they would know it was Sonny. Jason knows how Sonny operates. Even at Sonny at his worst. So Jason would be able to be better prepared for Sonny than he would be for Valentin. I know that for a fact. For Ava not saying anything. Yeah, Ava is trifling for not saying anything about those pills, okay? And I can't wait until Ava gets what's coming to her. I don't care. I'm a big fan of hers. But when she goes to jail, I will laugh my tail off. I'm going to laugh in her face. And like I said, and I don't feel bad for her, she can't play the Avery card this time because Avery's a little older now. She remembers her mother. She knows who her mother is. So she'll remember her. And she could easily go back to, she could easily be taken to Pentonville to go visit her mother behind bars to learn that actions have consequences. And that's the arc that I hope happens in the future, that Ava has to look at her daughter behind bars. Okay? Avery could know what not to be when she gets older, or at least be smarter with it than Ava, because Ava want to be doing the most right now. So I can't wait until Ava gets her comeuppance. I don't care. I'm a super Ava fan, but right is right, wrong is wrong. Ava Jerome has been dead wrong this entire time. And she keeps getting away with crime after crime after crime after crime after crime after crime after crime. And she has faced no humility, no consequences. This woman switched Morgan's bipolar medication. She killed Connie Falconeri in cold blood. She covered up for Paul Hornsby. She shot Olivia Quartermain. Well, at the time, Olivia Falconeri. And she was willing to she took credit for the Sabrina thing, even though she didn't do that one. But she's done crime after crime after crime. A lot of horrible things Ava has done on this show. Happy birthday, Susan! I'm gonna make sure your name is in my member shout out videos, because when I wrap up this stream, I'm gonna record my member shout out video today, and I'm gonna make sure I give you your huge birthday shout out. But everybody say happy birthday to Susan. Today is her birthday. But yes, I'm gonna name you. And matter of fact, your name's gonna be in the title of my member shout out that I'm gonna be recording today. I'm recording it. So, but yes, I am capable of calling Ava out on her mess. Okay, Reese. Ava's gonna try to befriend Natalia. I'm sure she will. She will try. She's an opportunist snake. And I love her, but she needs to go to jail this time. She needs to go to jail. Because that's just the way that needs to happen. But so does Valentin. Okay? Valentin, too. I don't trust this duplicitous man. Valentin Cassadine is very duplicitous. Let's not forget when he shot Nicholas all those years ago. I didn't forget about that. I didn't forget that he kept Lulu from Charlotte from Lulu all those years. I didn't forget about that. Him and Claudette did that. I didn't forget all the other things Valentin has done. I didn't forget that he tried to kill every single person on Cassadine Island, including Sam, Drew, who at the time was Jason. He tried to kill Ava. He tried to kill Nicholas. He tried to kill Spencer as a child. Now, if he killed Spencer, the adult version, I would have been fine with that. But he tried to murder Spencer as a child. He drugged Robert Scorpio. Valentin Cassadine has done a lot of horrible things in his time. And he needs to go to jail for it. He should have never been rewarded. And he lied to Nina, telling her that Sasha's her daughter. Chrissy will rock Blaze. I can't wait for that. I can't wait for her to rock Blaze's world. Because Blaze, I want Blaze off the show, to be honest with you. I really want Blaze to leave General Hospital for good. She has no business being the face of deception. She looks like she could play comfortable the face of toilet paper. All right, I'm no fan of Blaze. Hey, Clarence. Valentin, and Valentin shot Kevin. There we go. I almost forgot about that, but he sure did. He shot him. Kevin owes him a bullet. Kevin never got no revenge after that one. So, Valentin is very evil. George says hey to Clarence as well. I think that makes perfect sense, though, that it was Valentin Cassadine all this time. I'm over Kate. Me too. He came up in there threatening my guy, Mr. Brennan. John Cates was threatening Mr. Brennan all this time, and it was sickening. Okay? He thought that Cates is going to give up some sort of alliance with Anna. First of all, Anna hates Mr. Brennan. But I do like when Portia walked up in there yesterday talking about, you're not going to release and Valentin killed Cassandra. Oh, he didn't kill her. That old woman ain't dead. She's presumed dead. That old woman ain't dead, and she kidnapped his demon seed daughter. So I'm just saying, we all know Cassandra survived that explosion. So nobody need to buy that Cassandra Pierce is dead. Yay, Brennan cakes. Uh-huh. Yes, Mr. Brennan do have some nice cakes. But still, he thought he was going to bully him out of there. He asked him to leave several times. Exactly. Very harassing of an FBI agent. I mean, I thought FBI agents are supposed to be discreet. Happy Pride Month, everybody. Thank you. Happy Pride Month. I thought that Agent Cates was extremely out of line yesterday. I really thought so. I'm like, he needs to go like yesterday. But he does look good, though. I can't lie. Like, he got that perfect tan going on for him. So, he does look good. I will say that. But that could only go so far. He was overstepping his boundaries. So, Portia had to put him in her place. Because that just needed to happen. He needed to be checked. Absolutely. And I'm going to go in depth on how I feel about this situation. I really feel that Molly needs to, and TJ both need humility. They need humility in their life. Like, in order for us to connect with these characters, they have to go through trials and tribulations. I mean, that goes for real life people too sometimes, but especially in these soap operas, you need to connect with a character. I don't think they've ever done anything lately where any of this Molly recast. No, he don't. He looked like Kane. Ow. GH is on my nerves bringing all the useless characters. Exactly. Like Molly and TJ never had to go through anything. I mean, TJ got kidnapped for 5 seconds. We never really saw the aftermath of what he went through with that. So that doesn't even count. That was more Jordan's story than it was TJ's. And but Molly really needs a lesson in humility. Molly has always gotten everything that she wanted in life. Okay. She always got the perfect grades. She always got she had TJ. Even when she cheated on TJ with Brando, he took her back. He forgave her in 5 seconds because he's a simp. So the first thing that Molly couldn't get right away, when she couldn't get pregnant right away, she would have had to put the work in to get pregnant. Her condition that she got diagnosed with is a treatable condition. She could have tried to conceive a child naturally eventually. Okay? Her body just needed time. But she wanted what she wanted right away. And then when that witch Andrea miscarried, Molly didn't even want to grieve that baby for 5 seconds. She instantly agreed to take Christina on as the surrogate right after that baby died. And now TJ is way too possessive over Christina, thinking that just because that's allegedly his baby, that he owns Christina during her whole pregnancy. Has he lost his ever-loving mind? I think I blame TJ's attitude on Curtis. He has Curtis's entitled attitude, and it's sickening. It's very sickening. So both of them need to get hit with reality when Christina decides, you know what? F you and F you. I'm keeping my baby. That needs to happen. Molly and Christina got a class. I thought she don't want to stress her out. No, he don't. He looked like Canton. Hello out. Steffi had 2 kids. Yep. Steffi Forrester on The Bold and the Beautiful had 2 children. That is true. But General Hospital, TJ needs humility and Molly needs humility. I hope Chrissy keeps that baby. Me too. That will teach them both a life lesson. Don't poke the bear, okay? Because Christina is the mother. Let's not forget that. Let's never forget that Christina is the mama here. She's the mom. And what Christina says goes. She got all the powers in her hands because they didn't want to listen. They didn't want to wait for a third-party egg, which would have taken more time. They just want what they want right now, and to hell with the consequences. And like Christina said a minute ago, they look at that baby like that's a trophy. Okay? Like that's just their little trophy. Oh, yay. Oh, we're having a baby. Oh, please. I don't hear them planning their children's future or like everything about this pregnancy is about themselves. They're not even thinking about the baby. They're just thinking about themselves, what they want. And it's selfish. I hope Chrissy keeps that baby. I'm mad about the Colvin Logan woman home records 304s. Me too. I've had enough of those Logan women. See, all they do is steal, kill, and lie. and cheat and manipulate. That's all those Logan women ever do. I've had it with them. Brooke is an S from the Valley, but I'm happy that Steffi told Brooke yesterday that, you know what? All Brooke cares about is Hope's needs and Hope's wants. But guess what? But that don't work. But it doesn't work like that around here. I know that was right when she said that to Ridge. She said, "Don't listen to Brooke. She just cares about all she cares about is Hope wants and Hope needs. But it don't work like that around here." I'm like, yes, absolutely. Someone needed to finally tell Brooke that, because Brooke has been tripping for some years with that, her entitlement. She slept her way up and down the Forrester ladder, and Hope should be ashamed of her mother. Hope crying victim, playing victim. If Ridge stepped down and put Brooke in his place, I'm going to be so pissed. Me too. That would be ridiculous on every single possible level. That would be out of their mind. I'd be like, have they lost their raggedy-tailed mind? You don't turn a hoe into a CEO. You just don't do that. You don't do that at all. That ain't right. That ain't right at all. Can't do that. Brooke don't have no power up in here. And she doesn't deserve any power. In my humble opinion, she don't. Finn's weak ass gonna defend Hope. Of course he will. Of course he will, because he's already starting to be Loganized. Those Logans are manipulative women. They are. They are evil, conniving, manipulative women. You can't trust a Logan sister. Ridge and Eric Loganized. Long time ago. And now Finn is about to be Loganized too. It's a shame what those women do to men. They just destroy. They destroy. And on Young and the Restless, I was talking about this in Albert's stream today and yesterday. I'm going to say it again in mine. Audra Charles is the victim here, okay? She had her heart broken by Tucker letting her down again and again and again and again. I agreed. Finn is a weak-ass man. Yes, indeed he is. Katie called Poppy a gold digger. They are. Exactly. Those Logans are gold diggers. They're selfish. They are. Always have been and always will be. And Katie is just showing her hateful side. See, this is why I had my smear campaign against Katie Logan for some years now, because things like this. This is why I can't stand her. She's a nasty woman. She very much is nasty. And now her and Lee are going to team up, and Poppy's own sister Lee is going to team up with Katie against her. Ugh. Kyrie's, we don't agree about Audra. I feel Tucker did her wrong. She had a right to want good expectations out of that relationship. He promised her the world. All she wanted, she was so looking forward. Oh, me and Tucker, we're going to Paris. We're going to Paris. Yet twice, this is how he did her. Not once, but twice. And every single time, she tells him she's not trying to get Tucker. Exactly. Clarence, Tucker makes me physically sick. You know, he does. And the way he's treating Audra Charles is just not right. It's not right. She was loyal to him. And how did he repay that loyalty? By kicking her to the side. By treating her like garbage. Hey, Gemini! Hope is no victim. No. Hope is a Logan. She's not no victim. She is no victim. I'm talking about Audra Charles. I'm in the house, literally. Hey, um, where have you been, Gemini? I just realized that you've been missing in action lately. You weren't here yesterday. You weren't here the day before yesterday. What's going on with you, Gemini? What is going on with you? Tucker told Jack that he told them about Ashley. Yeah, that's the one thing that Tucker did. And my thing is, Tucker had no problem promising Audra the world, talking about she's his whole world. He just wants a future with her and only her. And now he let her down again. And instead of trying to make it right to her, he wants to fire her from Glissade. Are you kidding me? Because she won't sleep with him anymore? What type of sexual harassment is that? That's some sexual harassment BS. So the only way she can keep her job is to throw her panties off to him. I bet you, because if she did that right then and there, he wouldn't be saying that no more. He'd be, enjoy your business at Glissade. Yeah, you're reinstated. So how does that work? He don't even try to compromise. She wants to do her work. I had high school graduation this morning, and junior high school graduated next week. I'm tired. One second. Victor, to be messy, he told Diane and Kyle the same thing about each other. Oh, Victor's a trip. He claims he hates Diane, but now he said he used to admire her. Cat Tucker said, "Run the cat or out." Pretty much. Victor fired Michael. He's too much. Victor's always been a vindictive bastard. So that's just Victor being Victor. But Tucker, there's no excuse for him. He's a scumbag. And the way he's treated Audra is a scumbag. And it's just not right. He drove Ashley. Well, actually, no. Thing's twin brother drove Ashley crazy. But Summer should not hire Chloe. Absolutely not. Chloe, that ship has sailed. Chloe don't deserve no more. Chloe deserves nothing. Nothing at all. She thought, because Chloe thought that she runs Ish the last time she was at that company. Like her opinions matter or something. Good for Audra, because she could have taken that job in London from Nikki. She could have made her money and created her own company. She slept with Tucker for her college education, so this is not new. The recast Gabby. Yeah, they did recast Gabby. I'm not happy about that. Gemini, did you see Days of Our Lives yesterday? That fight between Nicole and Salone was so lackluster. It was lackluster. Completely lackluster. And just so everybody knows, I am a man of my word. So I did unblock you-know-who this morning. I unblocked both of his accounts. So he is free to come back whenever he wants to come back. I unblocked him. He is free to come back. I saw nothing. Oh, wow, you didn't see it. Nicole punched Salone in the face, which was good, but there was only arguments to that. Chloe just put Chelsea down. Now her and Sally BFF. Uh-huh. Now they're best friends forever. Well, I guess you could have two best friends, though. I'm just saying, there's nothing wrong with that. Even though I only have my best friend is Ayanna Carter, but still. You're allowed to have more than one best friend for other people. Chloe just put Chelsea down, and now Sally her BFF. Chloe, she's a leech. She brings down everything around her. Leo needs to get in trouble. So does EJ. EJ definitely needs to go down. You see the gall of that man? He's gonna rename Eric's son, knowing that that's Eric's son. He's still gonna try to rename him. That's just something else. And Nicole likes the name Jude. She likes it. Yes, Shaquetta, it is Susan's birthday. Wish her a very happy birthday. For a no talented heifer, Chloe always has an opinion. She sure does always have an opinion, like someone cares about it. Hi, Kyrie's and everyone. Hit the like button. Seven likes and 11 people. Let the math start mathing. Thank you, Albert. I appreciate it. I don't like how Sally let her down Adam. Well, she knows that's what Chloe's always gonna do, which is really pathetic. Like, why would they write a character like that where her sole mission is only to complain about Adam? Okay, he accidentally killed your daughter some years ago, in a car accident, but you tried to kill this man not once, not twice, but 3 times. You can't leave him alone by now? Like, why is she doing that? And Sarah do too much. Now, what did Sarah do? I fast forwarded some of Days of Our Lives yesterday. So I don't know what Sarah did. I just know that the only thing I saw with Sarah was that she had her what's it called? What does she have? She and Xander were celebrating their engagement party. But I didn't see much else from Sarah because I had to fast forward it. I had busy work to do. Clarence Albert says hi to you. But yes, poor Audra Charles, that poor woman, she's been through it all in her entire childhood. What is today? LOL. Today is the legendary Susan's birthday, but yes, I kept my word. I unblocked Spiderquake because I'm a man of my word, so I unblocked both of his accounts. Today is Saturday, June 1st. So both of his accounts are unlocked. He's probably shy in the background for once. Constantly pushing to bring Xander's mom to town. Those Logan women doing too much last on B&B. Yes, they do a lot. I don't feel sorry for Audrey because she doesn't know how to leave Tucker alone. Sarah kept asking Xander's mother, keep asking about Xander, even though he keeps being very dodgy, is very clearly uncomfortable about the subject. Yes. Okay, so then, Sarah needs to back off. If Xander's not comfortable, then Xander's not comfortable. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. Xander's a grown man. If he wants to deal with his mother, he's going to deal with his mother. However, I'm pretty sure that has to do with the reveal that how it's going to come out that Xander's actually Victor's son. And Alex is about to be disinherited. Steffi need Taylor. What? Steffi's big and bad. If Steffi's so big and bad, then she could handle her own. She wants to start drama. She wants to be the boss. She don't need mommy to hold her hand. So that's what I'm not going for. This ain't no Steffi being the victim. Steffi's not a victim. Steffi's the boss. She's setting the tone. She's telling it like it is. Hope for the future ain't making no money, so she had to go. OMG, Kyrie's, Audra's a snake. Audra is not a snake. She has been terribly wronged by that disgusting creature known as Tucker McCall. All right? Tucker McCall, all these years, took it. Well, no, he didn't know. That was a consensual relationship. However, so I'm not going to say that take advantage nonsense. Audra's a grown ass woman. I may defend her, but I'm not going to act like she's not a grown ass woman. However, what I will say is that Tucker could have he knew that he just was treating her like a side piece, but this last few months he tried to make it seem like, oh, she's the center of his universe. But she tried to show him love and loyalty. I really do feel that she tried to show him some love and some loyalty, but he didn't appreciate her. And if he would have just let her do her thing in Glissade, I don't see why she can't continue to work for Glissade just because she doesn't want to be with him. She had closed the door in his face and wanted to be with Nate. But now, why can't she work at Glissade just because she's not sleeping with him? That is what I don't like. Hope needs to work at Deacon's restaurant. Audra has a choice. If she stays with him, it's her fault. But that's a horrible thing that she has to sleep with that hideous man to keep her job. Brooke always fights Hope's battles. Well, Steffi could handle Brooke. Wait, Valentin tried to kill Jason? Damn. Well, Kyrie's boo did tell Valentin to take out Jason. Yeah, that's probably their plan to set up Sonny. Audra can tell Tucker to kick rocks, but she liked the money and title. Look, I don't understand. This woman has had a traumatic childhood. Her daddy was an alcoholic drunk. See, I just needed to know why Audra was so cold when she first came on the show, but now I understand it. She's been wronged in her life. Okay, now she's trying to stand up for herself. She's trying to find her strength. And I feel it's part of the deal. She don't like it. She can go somewhere else. Part of what deal? Why does she have to sleep with that hideous man? What is it to understand where she has daddy issues? Hey, Anthony. Valentin has to take out Jason and Sonny quickly. I feel Tom. Hey, Kevin. I'm feeling Thomas going crazy trying to get rid of Finn. I hope he beats Finn up. Now, Finn's weak ass against Steffi too. Why not put him out? But Albert, why does that have to be the only deal though? I don't understand why can't there be a compromise? Why can't she be allowed to continue to work at Glissade without having sex with him? That's sexual harassment 101. You can't a boss is literally threatening to fire you because you won't have sex with him. That's textbook harassment. He had no grounds because she won't have sex with him. Because I bet you if Audra throws her panties off to him, he won't have a problem with her then. Boo-hoo, lots of people have bad childhood and bad history. It sucks, but it's not an excuse for being trifling and spiteful. But if Audra's spiteful and trifling, then what is Tucker? Why is Tucker firing her? Then why is Tucker firing her? Why can't she work at Glissade? She never said anything about leaving Glissade. All she did was spend the night with Nate. And she didn't even sleep with him. She's not even sleeping with Nate. She's just angry right now. Tucker just went to Sally asking how could he get Audra back? And then he said, oh yeah, have I screwed it up with her? Sally said in her honest opinion, she didn't. So, but now he's purposely screwing her over? I don't get that. I don't get what Audra's doing that's that wrong. I really don't see it. Audra is smart and talented. She could leave if she wants to. Kyrie's, you are feeling sorry for the wrong person. Audra can leave. She's been screwed over because it's his company and that's his rules. That's why. No, bullcrap. His rules. Okay, then he could take that to a lawsuit. Then she could sue. He needs to give her nice compensation then. He needs to give her at least $5 million, at least a good $500,000 to $250,000 severance package then. That's what needs to happen. And then she can sign a non-disclosure agreement. But she needs to get a nice severance package then. Because I can guarantee you what judge, if she files sexual harassment and be like, he fired me because I won't sleep with him, I bet you if that's the grounds. Because with Danielle, please, Lily is just a different type of petty. She don't want him no more. He's already left her for that skank. So that's just whatever. But that ain't if Daniel came in there with his shirt off, Lily would throw up in his face. She don't want no sex from him. But I bet you Tucker would want all the sex in the world from Audra. Cole lied too good. It's always been good company, his company, and she's still there. Audra enjoys Tucker and the games. Shaquetta says, Sheila will go after Tom if something happened to Finn. He doesn't own her anything. Nobody owes you anything in this world. Are you trolling right now? No, I'm not trolling. I'm not trolling. I'm just speaking facts, though. He does owe her money then. Why did she have to leave Glissade? Because she won't drop her panties to him. I don't get why you don't see a man like you with integrity like you, Albert. I am surprised by you that you don't see the injustice to Audra that she has to sleep with him to keep her job. All that would solve the problems if she threw her clothes off right there in that office. He would have no problem with her no more. She has to prove it because she's been sleeping with Tucker for years. Audra could leave and get another job. She can get another job at some point, but why should she have to? A woman should not be put in that position that she has to sleep with him to keep her job. Okay? Audra is a smart, intelligent woman. He could have said, you know what, we didn't work out. I couldn't meet your lofty expectations. But why does that mean? But he did. But he also said was, oh, well, why did we get this far? Why did we get this far? And she told him why, but then talk about, okay, then you're fired. That was a part of the package deal. We had to be together. No. Because that's not Lily's ultimatum. Lily's ultimatum, so the key difference in Lily's ultimatum is she's done with Daniel. She just wants to get back at him, but she don't want him no more because it's his company. How is this a question? Kyrese is trolling 100. I'm not trolling. It doesn't make any sense to me. That makes no sense. She's an employee. She's an employee too, and she's a woman. A woman is allowed to consent. So why is that a part of the deal? So you tell me what legal agreement that you could sign to be like having sex is a part of the condition of working at this company. You tell me what judge in the world is going to approve of that arrangement. You tell me where in that contract, what lawyer could get him out of that one, that having sex with somebody is a part of a condition of employment. Having sex is a condition of employment. It's because that's all their relationship was. They were having sex. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. That was the basis of their relationship for many years was sex. So how would having sex, now that drop the drawers or get out, that's pretty much what he's saying. Drop her panties or she has to go. So how does that make sense? Oh, because it's his company. Yeah, it's his company, and it's sexual harassment too. Sexual harassment 101. Oh, please, Kyrese, go back to rooting for Hope because you are wasting your sympathy on Audra. She could leave. Tucker is not holding Audra hostage. She can go. Look, she can go. Hey, de Havilland, she can go. She could absolutely go. I saw Ava from Days, Nina and Anna, Hope, and for lead actress for Emmys. But I'm dead serious. I'm not trolling on that one. I'm not. All right. Now I could exaggerate about some things every now and again, but I'm dead ass serious that having sex should not be the requirement for Tucker offered to buy her out. Okay, so if he has to buy, exactly, she was sleeping with him despite everything they were doing to each other. She could leave. Okay, but she doesn't want to have sex with him anymore. She's allowed to change that part, and she don't want to have sex. But where was it in it? Kyrie's is on 100 today, I see. I am on 100 because it's bullcrap that a beautiful, sexy woman like Tucker has to sleep with a crumpled balls old man like Tucker. That's just creepy, okay? A woman like Audra deserves to be with a good-looking man like Nate or Devon or somebody else, or even Billy or somebody, but not that old, crusty old man Tucker. Why stay in a place that makes you uncomfortable? Have to leave. Audra is tough, so she could make it work professionally, and stay away from him. That could be fine, because all Tucker wanted Glissade for revenge anyways against Jack Abbott. He was using that as a weapon. So I don't get that. But Audra has to drop her panties. Drop the drawers, drop her panties. Otherwise, she can't work here. You tell me, how is that legally enforceable anywhere? In any real life business scenario, you tell me that's the condition to getting this job and keeping this job. We have to have sex. And where will that slide? I want a man, a CEO, a owner of a business, go ahead and tell your company that in order to work here, you have to have sex with me and see how that works out for you. Raise your hand if you think that that's going to work out for you in the end. Let's be honest. Just say that publicly. Let's be honest. Audra won. I can't wait until they get Constantine. Oh, me too. I can't wait until they get Constantine. Constantine's a real POS of a man. And Maggie has, but hold up. Wait a minute. Let me put something in it. Maggie is not, I'm not about to give Maggie a pass here. Maggie did not want to listen, okay? They tried to tell Maggie many times about Constantine from day one. They try to tell him about her. Hey, Christine. Christine Ingram says Finn needs to stay in his place and stay out of Steffi and Hope's drama. That's true. EJ's too low down. And Albert wants to read. Now look who's trolling now. Look who's trolling. I can't wait until but no, Maggie didn't want to listen. So if Constantine does do something to Maggie, this is on Maggie. Maggie's the one that invited this man to stay when they wanted him gone from day one, okay? Everybody else had his number from day one. So she came around a few weeks ago, but no, I'm not going to forget all those months where Maggie was on her high horse talking about, you don't tell me how to live my life and blah, 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 blah. I think Constantine is a great man when everybody could see through that man from a mile away, from 10 miles away, because Constantine is so predictable. Honestly, Audra wanted to take Tucker's company over, and when he found out, he called her out. So now the balls are in his court. She can continue to play with them or leave. Nope, she has a right to consent to when and who she wants to sleep with. She has full right to consent. At least she didn't cheat on him. At least she made it clear she was done with him. Okay? So she has a full right. But that doesn't mean that he gets to give her that one. Talk about, oh, you ought to work there or you ought to be with me. She has a right to leave. Now. No way. Alex is way too arrogant, Miss LaShanta. Alex is extremely arrogant. Just disgusting. And I can't wait until he has to eat crow for all the ways he was treating Justin when he thought that Justin wasn't his dad. I can't wait until they get Sunny the help before it's late. It's too freaking late. Me too, De Havilland. I can't wait for them to give Sunny his medication back because Sunny has been tripping for a hot minute. And I think we're all running out of patience with Sunny. I mean, I get it. He goes through some things, but Sunny, we can only put up with that for so much longer. She could take her buyout and start her own company. If she stays, she deserves whatever she gets. But he's not offering her anything. No financial compensation. Kyle and Diane are pathetic. They are pathetic. Diane thinks Diane's really showing her hideous colors. I'm just saying, she's really showing her hideous colors. She is. Like, this is what they were talking about. She's just showing, because I don't see how Diane is a loving mother. That's definitely not happening. Remember, she claims all she wanted to come back for was to reconnect with Kyle. Diane has always been hideous. Ava, that dusty heifer needs her to get her behind what? Which one? Both of them? I think they both need a whooping. Ava Vitale and Ava Jerome. I cannot wait until they get Sunny help before it's too late. Me too. Because I don't believe it was Sunny. I believe it was Valentin that did this. That makes sense because Valentin is evil. Pure, unfiltered. Curtis, how are you doing today? How's your day going? My day is good. I'm halfway through a chapter 5 of my psychology book. So after that, I'm going to look over that study guide because it's learning a whole lot of things about stress and then managing it and the theories and all that other stuff. Some interesting stuff in that college book, you know? Interesting stuff. Diane didn't even know who Kyle's daddy was, and when she was married to Victor, she exed Jack out of Kyle's life. I think Jason got 2 dudes shooting. Now Kyle's salty about that job. Well, he shouldn't have walked away. He shouldn't have walked away when the job was his. What made you decide to do 2 live streams today? Well, hey, he's back. Welcome back. Everybody, welcome Spiderquake back to the chat. You're studying stress and feeling sorry for Audra. Stress. LOL. Health psychology. It's the health effects. Hey. Question. What made me decide to do 2 live streams today? Because I didn't do one at one point the other week. Remember when I took that day off? When I didn't do one when I said I was going to do one? So I'm making up for it. Shaking my head, Kyrie's LOL. Albert, he missed me. Hey, Gemini, been 3 weeks. LOL. I didn't miss you. What did you say? You're studying stress and feeling sorry for Audra. And Albert, why aren't you gonna welcome Spiderquake back? You know he was missed around here, Albert. Welcome him back. Say, hey, what's up, Spiderquake? Bye, Kyrie and everyone. Have a good night, De Havilland. Yes. Hi, Albert. LOL. See, I knew I liked this kid. He came back on good behavior. See, this is what I wanted. I knew he would. See, I told y'all, people change. I miss my queen, Jessica. Of course, she misses you too. Plenty of us missed you. We just had to do what we had to do, but you're good. I knew you would change. I knew you would change. He came in saying hi. Gemini's laughing emojis. But yeah, but that's why I want to do 2 live streams today. And I'm announcing here, like I told people in Albert's members live stream, is that I'm going to be reviewing Days of Our Lives Monday through Friday because that's the only show I have time to review. If I had it my way, I would review The Young and the Restless, but that's going to get in the way of my studies because I could watch that during my lunch break, but I can't do anything else with it until like long after 6 o'clock. And I have to start studying in between that. And then I'll be stopping at Albert Stream for like a few minutes. And then I got to go to the gym. I got to go to the gym first, then come back home, then try to watch enough shows because General Hospital is just not in my time schedule. That's why. If I could do General Hospital, I would. But I just don't have time to do that and the live stream. So that's the reason. If I could do both, I would. But I just can't. So I got to make Days of Our Lives. I'm going to try to attract some of the viewers from Lanikia's streams to my reviews for Days of Our Lives. I'll try. It's going to be a task, but I'll try it since Lanikia's been gone. When do you watch GH? Because I watch 3 p.m. To be honest, I can only... Depending on how busy I am, sometimes I could play that in the background when I'm working, but typically I can't watch General Hospital until long after 6 o'clock, 6, 7 o'clock. So I could record, but Days of Our Lives comes on at like 5 in the morning. So I could watch that and review that already early in the morning or during my lunch break and have that upload ready by 4 o'clock. So Days of Our Lives is the only one I just have true time to do. I mean, technically, The Young and the Restless, if I watch the old episode, but I can't even do that because I'm too busy. In between that, preparing for my stream. So Days of Our Lives is all I could do. Until the gates. So I'm going to make the gates work. But I plan on doing the gates every week. I see Brooke trying to pimp Katie out like she did Donna. That Brooke is something else. She just can't learn. Days comes out at 6 a.m. for me, but when I watch it, it's on YouTube. Oh, yeah. I watch it on Peacock, so it comes on right away, and that's more convenient. I'm going to try to bring Lanikia level viewers, but I hope, because I'm going to try a new approach for my Days of Our Lives reviews, folks. I'll try to give a conversational approach, to call to action, as they say in vidIQ. Just call to action. And but those Logan sisters are something else. Katie didn't want nothing to do with Bill. Wanted nothing to do with Bill. Until Poppy wanted him. Those Logan women are selfish, spiteful, manipulative, narcissistic women. That's all they do. They steal. They sometimes even kill. But they never are grateful for anybody or anything except for themselves. Each and every last one of those Logan women are evil. And the Logan women love married men. They sure do. So, fellas, if you want to date a Logan woman, sorry, you have to be married first in order for them to give you the time of day. Married or in a relationship. I'm very curious on how your new style on days when you start reviewing. I can give you basically, it would be similar, but like, I'm going to try to do it in a way where it feels like I'm talking directly to an individual in a conversation and versus pretending that I'm talking to 1,000 people. I'm going to try to do it in a way like I'll try to speak in a way like I'm having a natural conversation on camera. I have the ability to do that when I set my mind to that. Instead of just saying, "Oh, hey everyone," and whatever, 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 like how I do in these live streams, extra loudly. I'm gonna have like an actual con. I like I'll format my review around my conversations and questions. So that's how I'll do that. I'll like make it like more natural. So therefore, that will make people more engaged to comment and get more into it because they'll feel like I'm talking directly to them instead of just on the screen where I'm talking to everybody. It's gonna feel like I'm just talking to one individual. You forgot Kyrie's Rich. Oh, um, Brooke was Team Carter. Kyrie's, do you remember Quinn pushed chair on Donna's legs? I do remember that. Becky's contract ended today, so she can go wherever she wants. But I know for a fact she ain't going to AEW. She probably gonna come back late or next year and stay and be a stay-at-home mom. Yep, as she should. She's earned the right to do that. And I honestly think Becky Lynch's character is stale, to be honest. So I think her taking a break would be good. And I know you were happy that Liv Morgan's the champion, Spider-Quake. I can't believe Hope and Brooke said Tom left her hanging. The entitlement of these women. It's Hope's job to run the thing. Is Bill or Finn Luna's dad? Neither. I think either the mailman's the daddy or Finn's father is the dad. Becky's character was stale this whole year. She needs to come back a heel. That's true. But a different type of heel, not that big time Bex heel, a different type. Did Katie forget Carter? Apparently. Most women be forgetting Carter. Most women do. So I don't understand that though, because Carter definitely looks good, but those women just love to dump him. I don't understand what's going on here. What have been your ups and downs doing YouTube so far in your time? Ups, all you wonderful people. Downs, um, just sometimes you just have to learn when to set boundaries. Like you need to know when to be serious, when to seriously pay things attention, versus when you're just ranting and raving and doing whatever. Then you let things get out of hand, and then you let resentment build up. So it's been a real learning experience for me as an individual. Did you hear Edge broke his tibia bone and are going to be gone a few months? Did he vacate the championship? Because we all know Tony Khan loves another thing. I was never Liv Morgan fan, like Alexa Bliss fan. I'm glad when she comes back. Yeah, she's been gone for a minute. I know she had the baby a while ago. But do you remember that slap Quinn gave Britt? That was my favorite of all time. Lee out of order. Someone put her in her place. Someone needs to. Anybody. I don't know. I doubt it. Are you doubt that Alexa Bliss is going to come back? I think she would be a fresher. Where would Alexa Bliss? Alexa was on Monday. This Monday. I didn't see that. I didn't even see that. I was about to say I think she'd be better off for Raw. Anyways, she could have a little feud with Liv Morgan. That would be cool. But LaShanta, you are 100% right. Lee is very out of order, extremely out of order, and she needs to be put in her place. Just because she hasn't been laid in over 3 years because she left her husband over something he did 40 years ago, that is her problem. But now she wants to take it out on everybody else. We gotta suffer because Lee hasn't been getting laid in for some years. That's not fair to us. That's not fair to the common folks. We gotta pay That's how women like Lee are, though. Some of those women are like Lee. One man cheats on you, they take it out on everybody else. It's pathetic. Why should one man have to pay for every? Why should another man have to pay for one man's thing? All the other men in their life has to pay for one man's sin. I heard Wyatt's family back. Yeah, the Wyatt family. Do you think Nicole would dump EJ? Absolutely. Nicole will 100% dump EJ. Why is it Lee's business? It's none of her business. But she's too torn about Jack from over 30 plus years ago, 40 years ago. He cheated on her. But we all have to pay for Jack's sins. Lee telling anyone who listens Poppy's a gold digger. If that's the case, she would have been cashed in. Uh-huh. Will hope be torn? Finn and Thomas. Well, you know those Logan women, they sure do love the attention. Lee needs to worry about Sheila. No, she don't need to worry about Sheila either. Sheila's not thinking one thought about Lee. So Lee just needs to go get her some business. When Sheamus was running backstage, a woman with black makeup who looked like she looked like Alexa. That wasn't Alexa Bliss then. Because I knew I would have paid attention if she was on. Because I want her to come back and be in that women's championship. Lee needs to leave. Absolutely, Clarence. And then bring Quinn back for Carter. Yes, bring Quinn back for Carter. I see you've grown more confidence and made friends on your time on YouTube. Very happy for you. Thank you. No, it was her. Now it's all about Bill, Kelly's granddaddy. And Kelly's not even her grandbaby herself. So I'm just saying that's her son's stepdaughter. So she could knock that down about 8,500 notches. GH, she's on GH. I've seen you grow more confidence and you made friends on your YouTube. I'm very happy for you. Thank you, Albert. I appreciate that. And I'm happy for you too. You were able to get your vacation. You've been enjoying your 3 to 4 hour streams this week. And I'm happy for you. I'm very, very, very happy for you. I'm saying focus on her dumbass son. Exactly. She should do that, but she's incapable. I heard Liz and Jason was a couple. Yeah, they were a couple back in the day. They were a hot couple, actually. Elizabeth and Jason. They were a very hot couple back in the day. And I'm hoping that they could rekindle that at least once. That would be very nice if Liz and Jason could find their ways back to each other. But yes, Albert is forever evolving. And I appreciate Albert. He was the reason I started technically he was the reason I started making reviews. But he was part of the reason I decided to start live streaming, because one day Albert and Darby were talking really bad about Maxie Jones one day. Well, Albert was actually being nice. It was Darby that called Maxie some sort of cash cow or something like that. And that was just the straw that broke the camel's back. So I decided, you know what? Albert ended his stream earlier because that was around the time when Albert stopped doing his 3-hour streams. So I was like, you know what? No, I still got stuff to say because Albert had to go to bed early because he had work the next day. But I still was fired up in defending Maxie Jones. So I said, no, let me turn on this laptop. I'm going live. Spider-Quake was the first one here in that live stream, and you dang right, I defended Maxie Jones. And then that just turned into one day, the next day, and then next thing you know, that just gained me a whole lot of confidence. So none of that would be possible without Albert creating that community. So praise to Albert. Everybody, give him a round of applause. He absolutely deserves it. Hope saying it's what? A joke? Steffi's not scared of them. Exactly. Ain't nobody scared of Steffi. Liam said he was working, but never since it. No, Liz is too self-righteous. She is self-righteous. Thank you. I appreciate you always. Thank you. I appreciate you as well. It's true. And I still, to this day, defend Maxie Jones because that is one beautiful woman. And especially, I told you she was losing weight. I knew that even then that she was losing weight. But now, nobody could deny it anymore. I told you that Maxie Jones was losing weight. But I'm glad people are starting to see it now, but I saw it all along. Liam stay at Forrester, how he work? Exactly. Liam stays at Forrester. Would you think about reviewing or talking about other things besides soap operas? Yeah. I still never forgot about my LGBT podcast one day. I never forgot about that. So I could definitely see myself doing some sort of LGBT related videos in the future. Or I could always review wrestling when I really feel like it. So yeah, definitely I do have other things eventually, but as we evolve and grow, I'm sure this channel is going to see other content on this channel at some point. I had a Twitter argument with Trump with Alexis. I miss Justin and Bill. Maxie looked good. Absolutely, she looks good. You talking about a show, Wolf something? Yeah, Wolf Like Me. I have reviewed that show in the past. Now, at that time, I'll be honest, I didn't get the views that I was expecting with that, but so I didn't want that to throw off the algorithm at that time when I was still just trying to do reviews on General Hospital Daily. So I kind of fell behind that. And then not to mention, I'm kind of flaky anyways. So, but I did finally watch season 2 of that. So I can do the rest of those videos, but I feel I should just do that in one setting of a video to talk about that show because I was right there on Peacock. But I never fully gave up on it though. Like it's still in my back pocket. But I meant to do that when season 2 came on, but I was just so busy doing these streams. And would you review movies? Absolutely. Matter of fact, because I'm thinking, it's funny you mentioned that because I've been thinking for a hot minute that I could watch movies on Peacock or Netflix. And then you know how I do my polls and my members, for my members, I could start doing polls of what movies they want me to watch and review. I've been thinking about that for a hot minute. The show was canceled. I think I was talking about another show, but never. I love making Hayes is Liam's son, not Finn's. Oh no, Liam do not need another child to not be there for that often. I think I finally got it. Lori Cabrera was talked about as a memory maker. I'm glad Spinelli's back with Maxie. Me too, because Maxie deserves her time in the spotlight. She does. She deserves to have a good man in her life. She does. That is one good-looking woman. You know what? I was thinking about doing polls on what people would want me to review. That's funny. Absolutely. I've been thinking that for a while about doing that movies. But the only thing is, like, I'm so busy. Like this weekend, I like I told you, I got to read 100+ pages to take a test on Tuesday. Hey, Darby. Darby, look who's back. 1 second. Look who's back. I know Darby's happy, but I'm happy too. Like I said, he came back, he changed. I knew he was a good kid. That's why I was defending him. But I knew I always believed one way or another that Spider-Quake was a good kid. I knew it. I just had to do what I had to do, but I'm happy to have him back. I really have missed you, Spider-Quake, but I just felt I did what I had to do. I didn't necessarily want it to be as long as it was, but I had to do that to establish boundaries. That's all. It's not impersonal against you. You're a good young man. I really enjoy having you here, but just sometimes when you're an adult, you just have to know when to set boundaries. So that's all. That's what it was. And I know you're still growing and learning, and I'm happy to have you here. But Liam and Steffi should own a fashion house. What does Liam know about fashion? Liam don't know nothing about no fashion. He knows nothing about fashion. Nothing at all about fashion. Liam just needs to... honestly, does anyone else feel that the Liam character has run its course? I've been feeling that way for a long, hot minute. Like, since he broke up with with Hope, he really has nothing going for him. Like, I think Scott Clifton could really benefit from going back to General Hospital and playing the role of Dylan Quartermain again, and let's find him somewhere to be with on General Hospital, anywhere. Could he cause problems for Cody and Sasha? With Liam and Sasha, could you imagine Sasha being with someone like Liam? Why not? Or what's the other? Or could Dylan and Christina get together to free Christina from that horrible blaze that she's been under for a while? Could Dylan steal Molly away from TJ? Well, no, not Molly. That's gross. But Christina's around his age, or Sasha is around his age. Willow, I don't think so. That just wouldn't work. If the writers made Liam Hayes' father, do you think Finn would go nuts like his mother Sheila? Yep. He would go nuts. But he's already nuts. He believes Sheila changed when God and everybody else knows better. I'm just saying. We all know better. We all know. Sheila Carter will never change. She can't. At this point, if they tried to seriously redeem Sheila, Brad Bell knows he can never pull that off. He's not that smart. He's not a smart man. So he can't pull that off. We all know that. So the idea that Sheila would change, I can't see it. I don't want to see it because it can't happen. That would just be destroying years of history. Decades of history of her terrorizing people. She shot half of the canvas. Okay? But yet Finn had the nerve to say Sheila changed, but Thomas didn't. I'm like, Finn, the math ain't mathing there. So Sheila could shoot all those people, but she's changed. But Thomas is incapable of changing. Okay, Finn. And this man is a doctor. He went to medical school? That's a joke. And to my wrestling fans, how did y'all feel about AJ Styles' little fake retirement? Like they try to do um that Mark Henry situation all over again. That was stupid. Okay? He ain't Mark Henry, and I knew AJ Styles wasn't retiring. I thought at best he was just gonna go to Raw. But they want to set that up as a John Cena and Mark Henry 2013. It was lazy. Come on, Triple H, you know better than that. Curry says, I still don't get Molly and TJ. The woman cheated on him and he took her back, makes my head hurt. He's a second-class citizen in his own marriage. I'm sorry, domestic partnership. TJ's a simp. But like I said, I'm hoping that Molly loses the baby, that Christina changed her mind, and TJ only gets no. TJ can have joint legal custody, but visitation at Christina's discretion. That needs to happen. So coming a mile away, and Gemini says hey to Darby as well. That was just a lazy twist. Wasn't even a convincing one. Just lazy, Triple H. You are more creative than that. You could have come up with another way. Or at the very least, you want to make it appealing enough, then let AJ actually beat Cody for the belt and then lose the belt back to Cody at SummerSlam or something like that. But we all know that's not going to happen. So it's just a predictable, pointless feud that we know we won't get a result. How long was this promo? I didn't actually watch it, all of it. I just saw like the highlight of it when he attacked him. But I knew that it was the same thing Mark Henry did. And he even wore the suit, just like Mark Henry did. Yeah, that was just over the top. But that's wrestling for you. How do you have energy to do these live streams when you work full-time and school and doing lives 5 to 6 days a week? You know, I just do what I had to do. It all boils down to routine. But to tell you the truth, like for a while, I was back burning school. But now school is my top priority. So we'll probably feel the effects of some of it. But now my streams are shorter than they used to be. So, and that trend is going to continue. Like I'm doing my 10 o'clock stream tonight is going to be for one more hour. And then after that, but in between that, I'm going to go back to studying, to finishing this chapter so I could go over that study guide for this chapter of what they want me to remember. So I could take this test. And yeah, just boils down to routine and habit. But work sometimes does push me in different directions. At least I could consistently leave at 6 o'clock on the dot. But I threatened him about school, and Darby and George gives him jokes on the live, so all together we keep him going. Yeah, LOL. Yeah, I noticed you used to do 2 hours to an hour now. Works better for you. Yeah, an hour does work better. Unless if I still have loose ends to tie up, then an hour is usually better. But yeah, but back to concluding to the concluding thoughts. Because speaking of, I do got to get back to that school book. But I believe it was Valentin Cassadine that tried to kill Jason. It wasn't Sonny. It was Valentin. he had that go. Gotta go. Love and hugs, everyone. Yes. Yes. Have a great rest of your day, everybody. I will be back live at 10 p.m. Eastern. If he has schoolwork, then live is not a priority. That's right. So I will be back at 10 p.m. Eastern. Have a great rest of your day, everybody. See y'all later. Peace.